Alright, I got a request for some finger picking, which I love to do, but honestly I'm a little bit rusty on it, as I noticed here trying to play this old song. But I'll try to take you through it. It's got a great finger picking pattern that can be used in a lot of different songs, so really good one to learn if you, even if you're just starting. It's not too tough, just a repeating pattern. And all you're going to be using is your thumb and first and second fingers. So let me run through the chords that are going to be used first. Okay, first you're just going to have a regular C chord. Okay, then you're going to lift your first finger off to get a C major 7. Then you're going to add your pinky at the 3rd fret, 2nd string, to get a C add 9. And then you're going to go back to a regular C. So during the first finger picking part we have C, C major 7, add 9, regular C. Then we're going to go to an A minor shape, except the first chord we're going to leave off the note on the 2nd string, so you're going to have a A minor 9 or add 2. Got a B note there, so that's your first chord. And then you're going to do the put your pinky down the same place it was on the C chord, except now it's going to make this A, it's going to make it an A sus4, and then a regular A minor, back to the A sus2. Okay, so now the second time we return to the C chord, we're going to start with the C add 9. Then a regular C, C major 7, C add 9. And then when we go back to the A minor part, we start this time with a regular A minor. Add the B for an A sus2. And then A sus4. Back to A minor. Okay, now for the finger picking part, what the thumb is going to do essentially is just going to alternate between the 5th and 4th strings. There is going to be a couple times when you're going to go down to the bottom string, but mostly through all this it's just going to be doing this. Okay, so what you're going to start with is I play all the notes on the 2nd string with my middle finger. So you're going to start with playing a low C and then a high C. You're going to play those at the same time. Okay, then you're going to move up with your thumb to the 4th string. Play that note. Right afterwards with your first finger you're going to hit the 3rd string. And with your thumb you're going to return to the 5th string. So that far sounds like this. Okay, then right after that we're going to go up and hit the C again on the 2nd string, just by itself. So let me put that together. Okay, then right after that we're going to go thumb on 4, first on 3. Okay, so that's the whole pattern. So what you got to practice there at first is getting those 2 strings going at the same time. Just get that smooth first. Okay, then it just changes the chords like I described earlier. Keeps the exact same finger picking pattern. before going into the next part. Real quick, does a G chord with a B in the bass. Pinky on the second string there, 3rd fret. So, okay, let me run through that just one more time. Oops. Quiet. Okay, now when we go to the next section, which, you know, if you're just starting with this, I just work on that first section for a real long time, get comfortable with that, and the rest of the song won't be too bad after that. Okay, so the comes in with the verse. Go on, Quincy, go on, get out of here. Okay, now we start changing chords differently. We're gonna go C, G with a B in the bass. So that's just, see that there, and then A minor, twice on A minor. Okay, so that's, okay, then you want a G chord, and all you're going to need to fret is the bottom G right there, because the rest is open strings. So this, for as far as the finger picking goes, you're going to have to spread out a little bit so you move your thumb from the 6th to the 4th string. Just like that, and just one time there. Then grab a D minor 7th chord. Okay. And arpeggiate that the same way. Except stop on the last note, or second to the last note. That note there with your thumb, because that'll give you a chance to move back to the A minor without hitting a muffed note. So that's how that goes to there. That real quick change. Okay, and I'm going to try to move on here. It's I know it's a lot to take in, but this video would be way too long if I, you know, kept going through that. So I'm moving on to the next part. So the chorus is a D with a F sharp in the bass. Okay, so you want your middle finger, 2nd fret, bottom string, and then 3rd finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string, pinky, 3rd fret, 2nd string. Same thing there, we got the thumb alternating between 6 and 4. Okay, then just that same G, just fret that one note and open strings. Okay, then A minor. And just move this finger down to a G note. Keep the A minor except for this note. Just move that finger down there. Just an A minor 7th with a G in the bass. Then it goes back to the D with a F sharp in the bass. Okay, this time it goes back to this G with a B in the bass chord. Okay, so what we got so far on that is okay, that's a complete section. Now it just does that again. Alright, that basically covers it. If you want to know what's going on during the little change there where the violin solo comes in, basically you're keeping the A bass note ringing, but you're switching from A minor and then to G, so you could just play it right there with the A bass note. And then F, so just move this down 2 frets. Okay, and then the D minor 7th. And this one's a little trickier, you gotta move from 5th string to 3rd string with your thumb. G, F, D minor 7th with the A in the bass. Whoop. And then the second part of the solo, it goes back to the intro. Alright, I hope that helps.